if you want an upper body that actually is going to look jacked in 2026, not just stronger, not just leaner, but actual muscle growth, well, buddy, you're in the right place, because this workout that I'm about to show you in this video is going to do exactly that for you. I've been training calisthenics for 7 years, so I've been doing tons of workouts, upper body, full body, all types of structures, all types of ways of training, but this way of training right here got me gaining 10 pounds this year alone, even after 7 years of training. So this is going to be the routine that is going to build the size that you've been waiting for. Copy it, and in 2026, trust me, you will be jacked. All right, so today's workout was super fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was one of the most fun workouts I've had in a long time. My preferred style of training is definitely doing push and pull in one single training session. And the reason why that is because I just absolutely love the feeling of having a pump in my back, my chest, my biceps, and my triceps. That feeling is just overpowered, bro. So I can't, listen, I did push-pull legs for quite some time because I wanted to go back to it, see if I got better at that split, see if I felt good with it, because I wanted to prioritize my dips and my pull-ups in single sessions. If you have not been watching this channel for a while, which is kind of criminal, you know that pull-ups and dips will always be my main focus, which is why I created this channel in the first place, to teach that to you. But what I was starting to notice in my upper body training sessions when I did push and pull in one single session, because my work capacity was not quite up there yet, I started to notice that my energy was kind of drained after the workout or after the push section without even getting into the pull section. So one or the other was always a little bit sacrificed in quality, form, energy, whatever. But right here in this training session, none of that shit happened because I alternated. So the main structure of this workout is alternating between push and pull, which is, in my opinion, one of the most effective ways to train upper body. We're going to get into the first exercise. You just saw me warm up. The first exercise is going to be regular weighted dips. We're not doing any sort of variation of dips, which I speak about a lot. But in this training session, we're just sticking to the normal regular weighted dip. Not even no extra slow ones, extra deep ones, normal weighted dips that you just need to stick to and get stronger in. A lot of people always think you have to do the most optimal hypertrophy type of exercise or form to be able to gain muscle with calisthenics, but that's not really the truth. The truth is that you're supposed to do exercises and get as strong as you can with them. That's why we did 3 sets of 54 kg right here. I don't know how many pounds it is. It's on the screen. And because the dip bars are quite low, it is of course way harder to push a lot of weight. When the dip bars are high, I can do 225 pounds for reps and whatever. But right here, 54 kg, which is about 50% of 225, I was able to do about 10 reps per set. And the goal was doing as many reps as I can the first set and then matching it up on the remaining sets that I had. So every single time I got underneath 10, I had to wait for a couple of seconds, get back into it, and then finish until I hit 10 total reps. And we did that for 3 total sets. And that's exactly what I want you to do. If you have a certain weight where you could hit about 6 to 10 reps with, in between that rep range, pick that weight and progress with it, bro. Just progress with it every single week when you do this upper body workout, because this is going to be the best upper body workout you have seen on YouTube, period. And the reason why that is because we use bodybuilding style training principles, strength principles, so that we can actually gain muscle with the effective exercises calisthenics has to offer. So as you can see, this is our second set. The most important thing that we're trying to focus on here is, as I said, intensity, bro. If you're not getting that intensity into your workouts, I'm sorry, you're gonna need a lot more volume. People always think high volume is the way to go. And the reason why they think that is because they have to have something to make up for their lack of intensity. When you have to have something to make up for your lack of intensity, it gotta be volume. Because if your volume is low, intensity gotta be high. If your intensity is high, your volume gotta be moderate to low. Or else you're gonna be dealing with a couple of other issues, and you, trust me, you just don't want that shit. So as you can see, we're actually straining on these last couple of reps when it comes to the dips, and you'll see in a little bit too with the second exercise that is going to be the exact same thing, because this whole workout is based off of not doing fancy shit but doing the basic shit as effective as possible and getting as strong as possible. And by the way, bro, if you actually want to go from skinny to jacked and make no mistakes and just actually get stronger week by week and see your body change up, then go to the top link in the description. That is my Jacked by Calisthenics Blueprint program. This program has been getting the members inside inside strong so quickly, but not just strong, they're actually gaining muscle. Some of them are losing fat and gaining muscle, getting stronger. Every single thing that you want for your physique is going to be achieved if you follow the blueprint. The 30 plus modules inside will teach you exactly what to do, what steps to make, and how to stick on it properly. You also have personal access to me, so I'm going to be seeing you inside. So the second exercise is weighted chin-ups. Now, usually when I do a upper body workout or push and pull in one session, I first do my pull and then I do my push. But right now, I did first a push exercise and then a pull exercise because I was noticing during my chin-ups that my pull-ups and chin-ups, whatever pull exercise I do, always feel better once I did a push exercise before that. So whether I warm up with dips, whether I warm up with push-ups, or I first do a real strength push exercise before, I always now do my push first and then my pull. It always used to be the other way around because pull-ups were the most fun thing for me. But right now, dips are really enjoyable. So doing them first actually got me stronger with my chin-ups now. It's kind of crazy, but the funny thing is the other way around, it does not work like that. Doing it the other way around, so first doing a pull and then doing a push, it's not that your push is going to feel better from the pull, but your pull is going to feel extremely better from doing a little bit of push. So that's why we did that. We did 3 sets in total, picking a weight where I could do about 6 to 8 reps with. And that is exactly what I want you to do. And on every single set after the first one, you're going to match what you did on the first set. So if you did 15 reps with 45 pounds, which is great, and on the second set you got 14, wait for a couple of seconds and get an extra rep in until you hit 15. Let's say on the third one you hit 10, wait for like 10-15 seconds and go again until you hit 15. It's one of my favorite methods to use to up your intensity because you're effectively hitting failure multiple times in a single set. Now we all know that failure is actually really important and really effective to build muscle, because if we go to the absolute limit of what our body is capable of, which is failure, you're literally forcing it to grow. If you think about it, it's kind of obvious too, because if you're doing a set that is so extremely difficult and you go to the absolute limit with that shit, doesn't it make sense that your body is now going to be kind of shocked in this state of needing to grow? Because if you do that again, the body needs to adapt. So training close to failure, if not to failure, and sometimes even just like you see me doing right here, beyond failure, is going to get you more gains. Now let's go into the second push exercise, or the third exercise, and that's going to be weighted deficit push-ups. We did 2 sets, so everything after the pull-ups and dips is going to be 2 sets, not 3, and we go all the way until we cannot do a single rep. Just 2 sets of that, and that is all we did. Now listen, what I want you to prioritize here is that deep stretch. That is why we're doing deficit push-ups. We're not doing no regular push-ups. We're not doing regular push-ups on the floor or like a bench press where the bar hits our chest. We are doing deficit push-ups, which means that the range of motion just opened up for us, right? We can now go all the way deep down until our chest is literally about to tear up, and then we can push back up again and repeat the process until you hit about 10 total reps. The reason why this is so damn effective is because muscles respond to stretches very, very well. They respond incredibly well to stretches. So if we prioritize that in a workout, such as with dips or such as with push-ups, especially with the push-ups, you're going to gain a shit ton of muscle. Look at all the muscle fibers twitching in that shit, bro. That's crazy. Usually, my confidence always goes up instantly once I see myself work out, because I just realized, like, holy fuck, my physique is insane. Anyways, that is exactly what you're going to get with these exercises, because it is a full balance workout for every single part of the body. Now let's go into the next pull exercise, and that's going to be the wide grip ring pull-up. We're going to do 2 sets all the way to failure, focusing on intensity and keeping the reps as pure with the utmost quality possible. Now listen, the reason why I do them on rings and not on the bars is because on the bars, it becomes way too uncomfortable for our wrists to actually handle it. And the reason why that is because the bar is of course straight, but our hands are going to be slanted inwards, which is going to be very uncomfortable for your wrists. But with the rings, they rotate towards the alignment of your arm. So when you do them on rings, you can do them a lot more comfortable, and that way you can get more reps in, more effective reps in, without focusing on the pain in your wrist and actually focusing on the pain of your back, which is the best pain in the world. So as you can see, I'm not going all the way up until my chin is basically over the bar where the rings are at. I am just going up until my back is fully squeezed. That is full range of motion with the wide grip pull-up. Now, for some people might think like, yeah, this is definitely full range of motion. I'm going pretty high up here, but I don't need to. That's the beautiful thing about the wide grip pull-up. The wide grip pull-up is an exercise that, even though it looks like a short range exercise, that is full range. So you don't need to worry about doing the most cleanest high reps like you would do with close grip pull-ups. Now then, we have the last pushing exercise, which is going to be shoulders. And listen, I had a slight shoulder injury going on, but seeing me do these pike push-ups right here got me fucking excited to get back into it, man. I could not do shoulders for a long time, at least overhead pressing like I'm doing right here, for a long time, because I had really bad pain in my shoulders for like a solid month. I don't know what it was. Maybe because I was just progressively overloading so quickly on the rings and I wasn't really warming up that properly. I'm not gonna lie. Do that, please. I also covered that in the program. And I made sure with these pike push-ups right here, I'm focusing as much as I can on not going crazy on intensity, but just being able to do it with good form, quality, so that I could get back into it. Because I haven't done this in a long ass time, but I like the way I'm doing them here. As you can see, every single time I try to touch my nose to the floor, and when I can't do that no more, you see me doing these head pike push-ups. So the head pike push-ups is basically my moment of rest. Every single time when my head hits the floor, I kind of rest a bit and I pause a bit and then I explode back up. It's kind of like a drop set. So every single time the normal ones get too hard, I switch to the head pike push-ups, and that's all I did. So I did 2 sets, and the last set was kind of like a rest and pause. So I rested for like 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and then I got back into it again with these head pike push-ups all the way to failure. As you can see, the delts are fired the fuck up. This is one of the greatest shoulder exercises that you can do in all of shoulder exercises, to be really honest with you, and it's going to get you absolutely fucking jacked. And it didn't only get me jacked. This is the funny thing about this training style. The training style that I'm teaching you here and that I'm showcasing to you here is a training style that actually works for people who want to grow muscle with calisthenics. I can understand that you see a lot of people preferring weights over calisthenics for building muscle. I prefer calisthenics. Why? Because I found the right type of calisthenics, which is what this channel was based on. So if you want to actually gain muscle and you want to make reliable progress every single week, go ahead and click the top link in the description. Just join us, bro. Literally, I'm going to be helping you personally. The moment you join, take a look at these messages, bro. These people have just joined the program today, yesterday, day before. They just joined, and I'm already having conversations with them on what are we going to do? What is the best thing for you? What are you struggling with? What are your goals? Click the top link in the description. I'll talk to you personally and we're gonna get there, bro. The 30 plus modules inside are actually going to be super beneficial for your skinny to jack transformation. I can't wait for you to be inside of there. I'm gonna see you inside for sure. Yes, and we're going to get started right away. Now, the next exercise is going to be the ring row. Now, the ring row is, in my opinion, the best calisthenics row exercise that you can do because, first off, the range of motion is unlimited. There's not no bar hitting our chest, so we can go fully all the way up there until we feel a crazy ass squeeze in our backs. And that is exactly what I felt. Listen, I did not want to do this exercise, especially after those 2 pull-up variations, after those 3 push exercises, which were already fucking tough. So doing another pull really felt like a lot. But we only doing 2 sets. This is the beautiful thing about low volume training. We are doing low volume training with high intensity so that our exercise selection can be increased. We can now do 2 vertical pulls, 1 horizontal pulls, and our back is fully fried. And bro, my back was so lit up. You can even see it, bro. God, look at that shit. I was so fried. Rear delts were on fire. Traps, back of my traps on fire. And I isolate my traps sometimes on leg days. Please understand, I do rec pulls in the gym beside my whole calisthenics routine. So, but with this exercise, I still feel my traps lighten up and get sore. That's how great it is. So I drop set it immediately with a body weight set, and I got into it again until I hit failure, and I did that for 2 rounds. So every single set for the 2 sets, I took off the vest after I hit failure with the vest and go to failure again, and again. That's why we gain muscle over here. We are intensity and low volume calisthenics athletes, which is the best style of training if we want to grow. That is what we do, bro. That is all I preach on this channel. I'm going to be really honest with you. That if you clicked on this video and you're here for the first time, please understand, this channel is to actually get results. I'm not even lying. People who have been watching my channel or inside the program, friends who I train with, they have all been getting jacked, gaining muscle, getting insanely strong, going from 5 pull-ups body weight to 10 pull-ups with 20 kg. Crazy shit like that. That's why we're here, bro. All right, now we're going to get into the arm section because our entire upper body has been compounded up. Right now we're doing some isolation. So we're gonna do pelican curls. We're gonna do 2 sets of pelican curls, going as slow as we can down, focusing on a good deep stretch, and then squeezing back up again, supersetting it with some ring bicep curls to the face. Now these 2 exercises are the equivalent, which you probably already know, the equivalent to an incline curl and then spider curl. These 2 exercises that you see me doing right here prioritize 2 different things. The pelican curl focuses on the stretch, which is needed to grow our biceps drastically. Then the face to ring curl, or the bodyweight ring curl, however you want to call it, is focused on the squeeze position, which is why we add both of them in there, because they lack in both of those areas. But if we superset them together, everything is solid. We got a solid bicep combination that you could always use and rely on and progress with in order to gain muscle. Now, I'm not gonna lie here, these are some of the hardest sets I have done for my biceps, and even though it may not look like that, the pelican curl is one humbling exercise, man. If you think you're strong, try some pelican curls. Please do. Please just fucking try it. If you think, oh, I can bench 315, try some damn pelican curls and you'll realize that you're weak as shit. And that is exactly why I do calisthenics, because it's humbling as shit, which is why we grow and get stronger fast as fuck. Now then we have the tricep section, which we also did 2 sets of. We did a overhead skull crusher, or a tricep extension, however you want to call it, on a single ring. So keep that in mind, we're doing it on a single ring, and then we supersetted that with bodyweight JM presses, which you'll see in a minute. These are the 2 best exercises that you can do for your triceps in all of calisthenics. Lateral raises is fun, dumbbell bicep curls, heavy as shit, is fun as fuck. But as of recent, I didn't even need that. Every single time I do my normal bicep and tricep work on the rings and on the floor, which I'm about to show you, I did not need weights. And that's exactly why most beginners gain muscle so quickly, because their body weight is their whole playground, bro. And this is exactly the reason why my arms look the way they look, because I isolate them with calisthenics. They're fucking growing quickly from this shit. So the bodyweight JM press that you see right here is, in my opinion, one of the greats for your triceps. It is literally my favorite tricep exercise of all time. Over the tricep push down, over any other calisthenics extension, the tricep push up or the JM press is literally the best in the world. And if you saw my previous push day, you saw that I did these body weight only. Right now I'm adding 22 pounds on them, so stop playing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got a progressive overload on our exercises. So we did 2 sets. By the way, I'll start doing that very soon on the tricep extensions too. So we did 2 sets. Focus as much as you can on going to absolute failure. You do not need to focus on matching the sets, matching the reps, doing more exercises or whatever, or drop sets. Just do straight sets, but focus on the intensity going to failure. As you can see me straining right here for like 30 fucking seconds straight, and then going into the second exercise, doing that back to back for 2 rounds. This is going to get you jacked. I'm telling you right now, Brody, if you are actually interested, not even interested, fuck the interested conversation. If you are tired of your physique, it is 2025 and you still have not got your physique yet, right? If you actually just want to get jacked in 2026, and I'm telling you, you want to actually look good. You want to feel good about yourself. You want to look in the mirror and think, you know what? I'm actually proud about the way I look. I look in the mirror or I take a photo of myself and I'm like, holy shit, I like this, bro. Is that what you want? Well, go to the top link in the description. Stop wasting your fucking time. Go to the top link in the description. Join right now. I'll send you a message right after and we're going to get started. It's time for you to level up in 2026, not only mentally and whatever people say. Nah, we want to look good too, bro. Let's just be realistic about this shit, right? So guess what? The top link in the description is going to take you to my program, Jacked by Calisthenics. This is where you're going to be following the 30 plus modules. I want you to watch everything. The moment when you have watched everything, you can text me personally for help. I'll help you out if you're sitting with some issues or some questions. I'll help you out personally. And the moment you start working out with the program and you come back every single time and you take notes and you learn more and you watch and you continue watching the videos, you will start to notice that your physique is slowly starting to sculpt into your dream physique in 2026. If this is actually what you want, top link in the description. And as always, watch this video right here, because if you're also a very serious individual, which you are because you made it to the end of the video, this video is going to be value packed with calisthenics tips, tricks, and changes that you need to make to get jacked in 2026.